everyone, it's Sharana from Pay Your Waits, and today I'm going to be reviewing Dune Part 2, which will hit theaters on March 1st. This film is directed by Denis Villeneuve. It stars Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Rebecca Ferguson, Stellan Skarsgård. It is too many people in this movie to name, nor do I have the lung capacity to do it, but just know that the cast for Dune Part 2 is stacked, all right? So this film centers around Paul Atreides, who unites with Chani and the Fremen while seeking revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, hello, so glad you came, I hope you stay. I'll tell you what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie, and should you pay or wait to see Dune Part 2 in theaters? So going into what I loved about this movie, what Dune Part 2 accomplishes is what a lot of sequels in the industry has not been able to do. And I think that Dune Part 2 does such a great job of taking what those who love Dune Part 1, but expanding that and making it even bigger. There's a lot of different genres and themes in Dune Part 2 that I thought that Denis did a very great job of balancing and kind of weaving them all together to make you feel like you're watching this sci-fi like spectacle, but you're getting so many different genres of film. You get romance. There's a lot of discussion about religion, about war, politics. You know, the way that they're able to weave all of this through, especially through the dialogue, as you get to learn more about the Fremen, who the Fremen are from a religious standpoint, the different sectors of who the Fremen are. You know, I really love how they kind of made the world feel even bigger than what we were met with in Dune Part 1. And I think these ideas of talking about the Messiah or, you know, war, how capitalism destroys the common person, I think that it's very relatable. Like, I was watching, I was like, hold on, like, I know it's supposed to be sci-fi, it's supposed to be like fantasy, but I kind of feel like what they talking about is very relevant to what we're going through as like a country throughout the world. I was like, I mean, y'all kind of speaking facts and stuff that's happening right now. And I think that to give, you know, Denis, who has taken Frank's work from the novel, to really apply it to how this can really be a story for today of what's happening. And I really love, you know, from a script standpoint of the character development that we get as we delve deeper into the Fremen, as we delve deeper into who Paul is or who Paul decides that he wants to be. I like that we kind of get this undertone of, you know, is it destiny or is it the meddling of men and women that have kind of led Paul to the crossroads that he finds himself as he has to make a choice in Dune Part 2 on who he is going to be moving forward into this world. Also too, the technical achievements of this film, I know typically when I start talking about, oh, the cinematography and the sound, you're like, oh my goodness, Sharana didn't like the movie. But I have to say, Dune Part 2 doesn't work without the sound, without the cinematography, the production design, you know, them being in actual set locations, you know, that makes the film just as much as Denis' direction, but also too, even with the acting. I think every single department, every single person working on this film in front and behind the screen, you can tell that they were operating on all cylinders at 1000%. And if Warner Brothers does not make a Dune Part 2 coffee table book, what y'all even doing? Are you not trying to make money? Actually, run me a check for giving y'all the idea to do it, but I will be expecting my Dune Part 2 coffee table book. You know, I'm just saying, every single still, every scene, it's just beauty, it's art. It's just, as you watch Dune Part 2, you're just amazed, like, damn, like, I can't even believe that we're making films like this. And baby, we've been struggling. I've been struggling to find movies that I like this year, y'all. But I have to say that Dune Part 2 makes you believe in the theatrical experience. It makes you believe that this is why I love movies and this is why I cannot let go and give up on y'all yet. That is what Dune Part 2 did for me. But let's get into the acting, because y'all want to know how did everyone size up? Like I said, the cast is stacked. There's a lot of great actors, there's a lot of great talent. But let me talk about a couple of my MVPs, y'all. I'm gonna talk about Timothée Chalamet, because I have to say, sometimes I be going back and forth. I feel like y'all be juicing my man up too much. But after watching him in Dune Part 2, I'm a Timothy believer. Okay, you heard it here first. I'm a Timothy believer. I'm a Timothy stan. He did a little bit too much yelling to the point where I was like, hold on, you got one more time to yell like that. I'm gonna have to come to the screen and handle you. But as we are delving deeper into Paul, as we get this amazing character development from the script, as we see Timothy's character evolve from this spoiled little brat to someone who really has to put the thoughts, the desires, the lives of others ahead of him. And as we see this journey of him struggling with his own beliefs, struggling of what he feels he is capable of, I think that really is a testament to who Timothée Chalamet is as an actor. I think he did a very great job of kind of showing that journey from the two parts, and even showing a lot of character development and range just in part 2 as well. Now I gotta talk about Zendaya, y'all, because if the executives of Hollywood sit through Dune Part 2 and they're not getting on the phone trying to call her team and find an action franchise for her, y'all are tripping. Y'all are leaving money on the table. My girl was meant to do action, y'all. She was meant to do action. She killed it as Shani in this film. There are some things like just the fact that she had a lot of combat, the fighting. I love the Fremen fighting. They are so savage in how they are as warriors. I absolutely loved it. But I love seeing Z open up and continue to show more range. I really love the projects that she's deciding to take. I feel like with each single project, it continues to show like what she has to offer as an actress. And honestly, I was like, girl, why you sitting up here playing real when you can have your own action franchise? Actually, let me stop playing because I still need the new season of Euphoria. But I'm just saying, after you done with Euphoria, go ahead and tell your people to put you in more action films because you can do it, boo. But I really love their romance. Typically in Hollywood lately, the chemistry just hasn't been given, y'all. It hasn't been given at all. But I have to say that I buy into Paul and Chani's love. I fall into more even with Chani as this inner turmoil of wanting to be with someone, loving someone, you know, but also too hating what that person stands for or what they could stand for. And I think that was the most important part of their relationship that I actually enjoyed was you have these two people who love each other. But these two people also have a duty to their own beliefs, to their own people. And I really love to see that play out on screen between those two. I thought they were absolutely fantastic together. Now I gotta give Austin Butler some chops because Austin Butler is becoming one of the hottest actors as he actually deserves to be. I like that all of the energy that he puts into his character. He's playing a psychopath, okay? He is slaying and killing literally and figuratively in this film. Cause I was just like, he was giving it with the cheekbones. I was like, yes, honey, slay, and then kill people at a whim. I love him as a villain. He fully commits to it. He has fun with the character. And there's so much unspoken as you look into this person who is psychotic, who is a killer, but someone who has a lust for power. But not even that, he is a person that still believes in duty and honor at the same time. And I really love seeing that balance. Now, if we're gonna talk about the voice, let's talk about the voice. At least we're not talking about the Elvis voice, which did like peek out for like 2 seconds and it came back in. It was a choice, the voice. But one of the things that I love about Austin Butler as an actor is that he takes big swings. And we need more of that at Hollywood. If more people could just give a little bit like Austin Butler, I think we might be doing better, y'all. But I really loved his character and I thought that he brought great energy, psychotic energy, slaying energy, however you want to say it. But I have to say my favorite was Javier Bardem. Like, he so effortlessly plays this character who is a leader for his people. He's respected. He's a great warrior. You know, people look up to him. People want to be him. But then like at the right moment, he's also this comedic relief. And you kind of get, he's like this religious fanatic who really cares about his people, but it's just, he loves the idea of believing in something greater than who he is. And I feel that how he balances between all of these different tones and how he just knows how to be like funny at the right time with just not too much, but just enough. He was one of my favorite characters in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, baby, I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna stick beside you, honey. Like, I know we sitting up here talking about the Messiah, but it's you that I'm gonna go to war for, all right? Rebecca Ferguson and Lady Jessica, she's great at anything that she does. She always slays. she is probably the scariest character to me as you get to learn more about, you know, her role in Paul's life and, you know, what has come to be and her meddling as a mother, and her lust for power for her family. I think she's probably one of the most menacing characters, but she has these moments of vulnerability because you understand that she is a mother first and that she cares for her son and she sees in him before he can even see what he's capable of himself. And I think that she plays such a great duality to who Lady Jessica is, that she's a woman who loves a woman that can be vulnerable, who can be hurt, but she is more powerful than people give her credit for. And I love that. And I think that only Rebecca Ferguson could actually play this character. Now, like I said, the action's great. There's more action set pieces. There's big battles that happen. I had a good time, okay? Like, for people who said, like, the first part was a little slow, it was a little slow, but I still enjoyed it. But they understood the assignment for this one. Don't be sitting up here giving me these little slow moments. Give me some pizzazz. Give me a little bit of action. Give me some great monologues, which Timothy did a really great job with his monologues as well. If I have any issues, these are the most nitpicky issues ever, and take it with a grain of salt. The pacing was a tad bit off in the middle of the film. There was a moment I'm like, honey, we took a dip. But then it's almost like they realized it and they picked it back up again. Also, to the last 15 minutes, literally at the 2-hour, 30-minute mark, I was like, damn, there's only 15 minutes left, but I feel like it's a lot that's like still gotta happen. And then it's almost like they were like, oh snap, like we gotta finish this movie in 15 minutes, y'all. And then like so much happened in 15 minutes. I was like, dang, like, can I get a moment to breathe? Can I get a sip of water? Like I was having fun with what was happening in the last 15 minutes. But honey, this could have been 30 minutes. Honestly, if you would have took out some of the stuff in the middle and just fleshed this out and gave us an extra 30 minutes, baby, I would be okay with over 3-hour runtime. Just give me something to look forward to. But after watching Dune Part 2, baby, give me Dune Part 3. If y'all not renewing it, I'm finna start the petition now. I'm about to get everybody together, tell my homies to tell them homies to tell they homies that we need a Dune Part 3. Stop playing with us. And typically, I would normally tell people like, hey, if you didn't like Dune Part 2 and everyone else did, that's your business. Your opinion matters. You do not have to like films that everybody else does. But honestly, honey, if you're walking out of Dune Part 2 and you have the audacity to sit up here and say that you didn't like Dune Part 2, you're just a hater. And haters never prosper, because Dune Part 2 is giving. It is giving that movies are back. It is giving the action that I need. It's giving great performances. It's giving great set pieces. This is like the movie that people are going to talk about like in film school. Like, hey, you want to be a great director? Do some ish like this. And if y'all don't have Denis up in that list as one of the best directors working right now, you a hater. So what I would tell you to do with you and your coins for Dune Part 2, I would tell you to go see this movie in theaters. If you like Dune Part 1, your head's gonna explode with Dune Part 2. Like, do yourself a favor. If you are feeling how I was feeling, like, will I believe in movies ever again? Go watch Dune Part 2 and get your life. Let me know in the comment section below, did you see Dune Part 2? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you excited? Who is your favorite character in the series? Who are you most excited to see? Let me know in the comment section below, but those are my thoughts on Dune Part 2. As always, my name is Sharana from Payroll Waits, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit the notification bell. And I love you guys 3000, and until I see you again, bye.